Gaffer, defeat on the last day here. What did you make of that? They're obviously a good side.
It's a tough challenge. You're second in the league, good side. Good players, technically good players as well, well organised. So it's always going to be a tough test. The shame of it, if you like, the disappointment is that goals are defendable. Then they're the moments that change the game. We spoke about a couple of ways that they look to build and look to penetrate, and we didn't match it in those moments, and cost us ultimately the goals and the opportunity to get anything from the game.
Yeah, it was a bright opening 10-15 minutes from us, before they scored. Are you disappointed that we didn't take one of those chances? Because we made quite a few, actually.
I think ultimately we didn't work the goal and didn't work the goalkeeper in the final moments, and that's obviously a big part of the game plan. There was a bit of transition for us, and it was positive at times, and we thought we might be able to catch them. I wouldn't say catch them cold, but catch them a little bit on the back foot with our intensity to start with, and as you say, as soon as the goal went in, it changed the dynamic of the game and put us on the back foot, and from then on it was very difficult. But we had moments, and maybe a bit more quality at final moments, and the final pass was what was missing a little bit today, and ultimately we didn't work the goalkeeper or the goal enough. We've conceded the second goal, and it was just the way that the afternoon was going to turn out.
Yeah, good way in which we regrouped after the second goal, because it could have been quite easily 3 or 4 from that point onwards, but nice to keep it at 2-0 and show that sort of resilience and fight.
I'd like to think the guys carried on, stuck to the plan and stuck together as well, sort of mentally as well. Jake at half time was very expressionate about keeping the group together. Let's not drop our standards. It's 45 minutes of a season left. Let's not let it slip away. And he was good, and it's what we all believed we did second half. And bearing a couple of opportunities, we could have got a goal. It's a shame not to score in the game, because I think we've done enough and created enough to at least have an opportunity.
Yeah, you mentioned Jake's leadership skills there. Is that one of the reasons as to why you won your Manager's Player of the Season award?
Yeah, I think every manager looks in their squad and they're looking for the characters to be there, not just on the pitch but off the pitch as well. And he's been a constant for us since we've come in. So I suppose it was an easy decision from that aspect. He's also done it on the pitch as well. He's been a high performer for us this season. We're really pleased that he's been with us, and ultimately why I chose him. I wasn't aware that there was a manager's award until I got a WhatsApp message to say who would it be. So he was the first person that sprang in my mind. I like to go with my gut feeling, and I think it was the right decision.
Yeah, just a word on the lads and the group of lads. You've obviously worked with them for the season now. How has it been working with them? How much have you enjoyed that?
I think I ask the players to turn up and enjoy training, and I've enjoyed preparing training with myself and Danny and Jason and Vince and Matt, the analyst. It's been a joy to come in every day. We're fortunate with the facilities we have for training, and obviously a stadium here to play our games in. I think that the club is in a great position to grow and look to push to get to the next level. And I've certainly enjoyed playing my part in helping doing that.
What does the summer look like for you? Obviously a lot of, I think, rest mentally first after a strenuous season. But do you have any holidays coming up? Anything nice?
We'll get away. We've got some meetings tomorrow and Wednesday with the lads, and after that it'll be a little bit of planning for next season, sorting out and finishing off what sort of pre-season looks like, and then it'll be a bit of a break, and obviously then recruitment kicks in properly after that, and we work on what we want to improve in, and that's ultimately what we want to do. We want to attract players to come and help us and make us better. So it's it's not an easy job, obviously, but I only want guys that want to come here, and that's the beauty. And looking back over the season, we've had every person that's come into the environment has enjoyed working with us, and it's great that we can create that place where people want to come and show what they can do, and that's all I encourage.
Yeah, just finally, a word on the supporters. I know we mentioned it in the preview, but today as well, having that moment during the awards and the lap of appreciation, just a word on them for us.
I was here a year ago when we played Halifax, and I felt that there was a bit of, I wouldn't say anti-climax. I felt that it was, obviously a stroll round. We showed our appreciation, but I just felt that today there was something different. I think there was a real connection with the fans, and plenty stayed behind to see the awards. And I hope that they've enjoyed, the good parts of our season. It was our 5th defeat of the season here at home, which, we always want to improve, and we'll look to get better at that next season. But to have their positivity and their energy here has always been a massive help for us, and we just want it to grow. We want to be bigger, and we want more fans. And the owner has been very generous with his offers on season tickets to encourage that, and we hope that we can give the fans something on the pitch that they can come and enjoy and be a part of, and help push us to the next level.
Brilliant. Enjoy the summer.
You too, Ricky.